I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Yeah. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Said I need a dollar.
If you're looking to buy cheap FIFA coins, then do head over to shopfut.bigcartel.com, where you can buy cheap Xbox coins from a trustworthy and reliable seller. If you are interested in coins, then the link will be in the description. What's up guys, BHD here, bringing you episode 8, I think this is, of Trading to the Man of the Match Squad. Before we start out, I just want to say a massive thank you for 180 plus likes on yesterday's later upload. Let's just try and hit 100 on this one, which would be smashing. And also two big shouts outs to two people who've been doing a lot of graphics for me lately. So Joe Blind HD, who's done, you can see the border and you can see all the graphics on my channel. His link will be in the description if you go and check him out. And also Nines98, who's done recent graphics for me coming up in videos. You've seen them lately as well, so do remember to check them out. Their links will be in the description. Pop them a sub and all that jazz. But you can see now we've just gone on and we've managed to pick up our first deal of this episode, who is the right wing back. He was the only one on the market in right wing back, so we listed him up for 12 point, I think it was 2k, so that was a possible 2 or 3k profit after tax on him. Then this episode has been pretty amazing, to be honest with you guys, for profit. I've made some really big and high ones. Now we're going to go and see what we put up this silver striker for. Not sure who he plays for. Bought for 28.2. Then we listed him up for 32.5 or 32.7 he goes up for. So that was a possible 3 to 4k profit depending on tax. And we come back to see after that night that everything has sold bar the centre mid for Ivory Coast. So you can see that Coutinho from last episode has sold, the right back or the right wing back sold for that 3k profit, and the Snodgrass from last episode sold for 94k. We picked him up for 87k, so you can do it with maths. I think it's probably about 4 or 5k profit. I'm not 100% sure though. So then we can see again we've managed to sell the Ivory Coast centre mid, so that's everyone gone from last episode now. And you can see I've gone out, bought a brand new kind of list, a set of trades. The first player is this French striker who we picked up for 20.2 and we listed up for 24.250 we list him up for, but I don't think he sells for that. He sells for more like 23 in the end. Then we got a pretty sick deal here. This was one we bought for 40,000 coins, and we'll see now, I think it was in the 50s list him up for. We list him up for approximately 57.5k. Yeah, there we go. So that could have been about 15k profit on him, depending on if he does manage to sell later. Next of all, we do have Xiao, bought for 15.7k, and we list him up for 18ish, I think. Around the 18k mark, something like that. List him up for 18, there we go. There's one more, and then finally another brilliant buy from me, who was this Japanese guy. There's only 2 or 3 of them on the market, and they're really high priced. This one was bought for 57,000, and we listed him up for 67,000. So after tax, that was probably about 6 or 7k profit on him, which was really good and nice to see. So that worked out quite nicely as we come back to see we've got 188k in the top right, and that we've managed to sell the majority of the things there. You can see that 15 to 16k profit on the right back. There's the player that still hasn't sold, the French guy, who we will list up again in a minute. Show sold for 17.7, lowered him out down by 250, and this Kayokate, the Japanese fellow, bought for, what was it, 57 and sold for 65, so that was quite nice. And then we're still trying to get that Show out the trade pile. That doesn't stay there for long, but we do list up this Habibo for France again and just see if we can get rid of him. Then we get another really nice deal. You can see that we've got this Perrin, I think he's a goalkeeper, for Pescara, bought for 21,000 coins, and we list him up for approximately, I think it's about 35,000 coins. The next cheapest was 38. I wasn't sure if he'd sell for that, so I listed him to 35,000 coins, and he sold very quickly. So after tax on that, we probably made about 10 or 11k-ish on him, which was rather nice. And then finally, we do have a Jerome, bought for 36,500 and list him up for 41,000 coins. So that was probably about 1 or 2k on him. So guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. Some really nice trades there, making 10 10k plus on quite a few players, which worked out very nice. So like we said earlier, 100 likes on this would be brilliant. Thank you for the support on the last 2 or 3 videos that are well over 100 likes now, and I'll see you on the next video. And it would be very much appreciated if you let me know in the comments, do you want an As Informs It Against tomorrow, or do you want a FIFA Monopoly episode tomorrow? Do let me know, and I'll see you next video.